If you think a train will stop if it sees your car on the tracks, it will a mile after it hits you. Don't try to beat it. Stats show you'll lose. Stop. Trains can't. All right, here we go. Buy, sell, or hold.
Time to buy, sell, or hold.
I'd buy that for $1.
Colin will decide if he'll buy
it,
sell,
I want you to sell,
or hold.
Please hold.
All right, Colin, buy, sell, or hold. Andrew Luck will be on the field for the Colts week 1.
Well, you know what I felt about Andrew Luck going into the season, that Chris Ballard, the GM, the new GM who joins us next hour, had made a decision, did not make it public. They weren't going to play Andrew Luck. Now, it's been 20 months. As of week 1, it will be 20 months since the surgery. This surgery, they say, usually takes about 15 months to heal. He'll be well past that. But it's his recent quote to Peter King where he said, surgery, that ship has sailed in my mind, Andrew Luck. So,
buy.
Andrew Luck will be ready by the first game of preseason, in fact.
Buy, sell, or hold. Baker Mayfield will be drafted ahead of both Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen.
Many of the mock drafts have had him going 5, certainly ahead of Josh Rosen. Remember, Mayfield is 2 years older than Darnold or Rosen. Well, 2 years older at the college level tells you physically that's a big advantage, meaning he has less room to grow. Now, I don't think he'll be a Manziel disaster, and I don't think, like Tebow, he's just not an NFL quarterback. I believe, though, he will drop to late first round. Albert Breer saying he rubbed people the wrong way, some at the Senior Bowl.
Sell.
Baker Mayfield will not be drafted ahead of Darnold or Rosen.
Sticking with quarterbacks in the draft, buy, sell, or hold. 5 quarterbacks will be drafted in the first round.
First of all, we've only had 2 drafts ever where 5 quarterbacks are taken. I think this year we're looking at 3 to maybe 4. Darnold, Rosen go top 5. I think Josh Rosen is so big and strong, and the prototype is Big Ben. Josh Allen, Wyoming. He is so big. He is so untamed. Somebody late first is going to talk their way into it. And I do think Baker will fall in the first round, but get drafted. So, John,
Sell.
will have 4 taken, not 5, in the first round.
You're not a Mason Rudolph guy, are you?
Not. I don't see.
That wasn't a buy, sell, hold. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I just don't think not a draftable quarterback to me.
Buy, sell, or hold. LeBron James will be a Philadelphia 76er next season.
Well, a lot of people are saying he wouldn't go to the Lakers because, why would you want to rebuild with the Lakers? But the Philadelphia 76ers haven't won a playoff series since 2012, and they haven't won a title since the early 80s. And as much as everybody loves the process, Joel Embiid has played 79 games in his career, Ben Simmons 58 games, and Markelle Fultz less than 5. You don't think he'll go to the Lakers for rebuilding? The Sixers have been rebuilding since 1983. John.
Sell.
LeBron's not going to be a Sixer. He's not going there.
Buy, sell, or hold. The Thunder will not win more playoff games than they did last season.
Well, they won 1 game last year. If you recall, they lost to Houston in 5 games, and Westbrook was exhausted by the end of that series. Listen, this team, post-All-Star break, has gotten worse, not better. Needed a last-second shot to beat Sacramento. Eviscerated by Golden State. Struggled against Orlando. Westbrook, this thing's in his head, is not playing efficiently. Melo, because he never took care of his body, is aging rapidly. Melo is just not an NBA starter. And that's what happens when you don't take care of your body. You get old really fast. That's why Brady's playing forever. So, John,
Buy.
the Thunder will not win more playoff games. I think they're a team that goes to the...
So you don't have them getting to a Game 6?
No. I think they go in. I don't think they solve this. I think they're struggling. And I think in the end they win a playoff game like last year, but not a playoff series.
Last one, buy, sell, or hold. The Rockets will knock off the Warriors in the playoffs.
Now, first of all, Golden State has matched up very well against Houston. The Warriors in the last 4 years are 19-5 against Houston. But that's not my issue. My issue is Golden State is a better defensive team, and defense matters in the playoffs. And Mike D'Antoni, as much as I like him, it reminds me a little of Oregon football. Oregon football blew everybody out, but then they play an Auburn or an Ohio State, and at the point of attack, had to abandon the run. Oregon worked against everybody except teams that could stifle Chip Kelly's running game with dominating defensive NFL linemen. Similarly, Houston's built for the regular season. They come into town, multiple stars, they play fast, you're not equally rested, they're hard to keep up with. I mean, and Harden's just hard to defend. But they're also a team, I think, that has limitations in the postseason against the Golden State. So, John,
Sell.
I just don't think the Rockets match up particularly well defensively and coaching against Golden State in the playoffs. Buy, sell, or hold. Hour 3, Chris Ballard, GM of the Indianapolis Colts, will be stopping by our show today. I went to SmackDown last night, John. A lot of my staff was very excited about that.
I was worried for you. Did you have any odd encounters?
No. People, fans didn't notice me. Wrestlers
Okay.
I made eye contact with John Cena.
Oh?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
No, I like John. He's one of the guys I really like. I don't have a problem with the wrestlers or the McMahons.
It's just the fans.
Yeah, some of them are a little goofy. They take it a little seriously.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, it was like going to a Van Halen concert in the 80s. I mean, it was rock and roll and loud and bikinis and stuff.
Oh.
It's the herd.